Jack, how big a win was that this afternoon?
It was a big win, to be fair, based on the week we've had. To be fair, the boss is big on sort of not getting too carried away with the league table and stuff like that, because obviously it can change so quickly in this league. But we sort of knew we'd not played our best stuff in the last couple of games. We didn't think we'd been bad, but we'd just had 10-15 minute blips in each game that sort of where we let it get away from us. So it was about just staying in the game, giving ourselves a platform and just taking the opportunity when it came.
So a bit more pressure on you because of Tuesday perhaps heading into it?
Possibly, yeah. Just that we'd put on ourselves. We know we can be better, and we're still not perfect, and we're trying to get to a point where we are playing good football that everybody wants to come watch. And we know we're not there yet, but we're trying.
Delighted to pop up with a winner as well, and you're getting some important goals of late.
Yeah, it's just about putting yourself in the right place at the right time, sort of thing, and just hoping it falls and keeping a calm head. But for us, it doesn't really matter who's scoring the goals. It's about results at the end of the day, and that one was a big one today. You
don't want to be labelled a super sub, though, do you? You want to be starting games?
I think everybody wants to be starting games and trying to contribute as much as they can, but it's not the worst label to have. I've had worse, so that's not a bad one.
But you'd obviously love to be starting more games. Do you understand why when you're not?
We've got a talented squad, and obviously we've got a lot of good players, and the manager's going to pick a team that he thinks is best suited to winning games of football. And like I said earlier, on upstairs, sometimes it is easier to be a sub. The game opens up a lot more, and you can sort of get your opportunities and get the better chances towards the back end of the game. So sometimes it's not the worst thing in the world, but I think everybody wants to be playing games. But like I said, we've got a talented squad and everybody's got a part to play.
Because I'm guessing it's important when you're on the bench to not just shut down and have a laugh and a chat. You've got to be focused, you've got to watch what's developing in front of you and kind of study the game.
I think you've always got to be in tune with what's going on in the game and sort of seeing what's going on, where they're strong, where they're weak and stuff like that. And like I said, we've got a talented squad and everybody's going to play a part this season, so it's just about being patient and waiting for opportunities.
How do you view the overall picture, where you are currently in the table and the start you've made after 11 games?
I don't actually know where we are in the table, but I think we can definitely be better. There's sort of a few points that we feel like we've left out there and a few games that we've probably let slip by. Tuesday night being a sort of good example of that. As long as we keep putting in performances and picking up points, I'm sure we'll be in a better state for it.
Clearly you feel there's a lot of potential in this group to be right up there long term.
I'd say so, I think everybody knows the sort of talent we've got within the squad and the sort of players that we've got and what we're capable of doing. It's just about sort of gelling and getting a sort of string of performances, letting momentum sort of carry us, and then seeing where we can end up.
I haven't spoken to you for a little while, not since you scored a goal against Norwich. Town fans will be desperate to know how that feels. That kind of made certain of the win a few weeks ago. It must be a special moment in your career.
It was a good moment, to be fair. Like I said in that the interviews after the game, I didn't sort of realise the magnitude of it until you're sort of down and you're involved in it. So it was a big day, and obviously that was a positive result, and we didn't really back it up after the international break, which was disappointing, but we managed to get 3 points today, and hopefully we can use that to build.
And a long way to go.
Hopefully, yeah.
Lovely, thanks, Jack.
Jack, it's been kind of, since you've joined, you've been in the case of maybe a bit of frustration in the Premier League, and maybe growing into the Championship. And are you feeling now, with the fans in particular, you're feeling the love, I'm assuming, because they're really, really backing you right now?
To be fair, I never, even last year when it was difficult, I think the fans were always brilliant. They always stuck by us, even when we weren't really winning games, and when we've had little dips in the season so far this season, they've always been with us, so you always feel that sort of love. Obviously it's easier when you're doing well and you sort of contributing to how the team's doing and stuff like that, which always helps, and it's nice that I'm finally doing that. But no, the fans have always been brilliant, and they've always sort of supported me and everybody else, so it's just nice when you're doing well.
Yeah, if fans had to pick their two top performers this season, I think you would be in that conversation. I guess the interesting quirk is that the other would be Jayden Philogene, who's also in your position. So I guess that's a real battle that you've got to start, but you both kind of have different roles and can complement each other quite well as well.
I'd say so. To me, obviously we both want to play games, and everybody in the dressing room wants to be playing as many games as possible, but when you've got someone of Jayden's talent within the squad, when he's playing, you only want him to do well, and obviously he has been doing really well. So it's not a bitter pill to swallow, it's just you want the team that's playing to do the best that they can, and Jayden's been playing really well.
Yeah, and in terms of the individuals, I mean, Ivan Azon, I think there's a couple of times where he's been able to go through on goal. He's thought he's going to have that first goal. It happened against Norwich, he hit the post, happened today, he forced the save. You've been there to scoop up the rebounds. He can't get much closer, can he?
No, he's doing everything that people could want of him and ask of him. It's just, I think, when that first one goes in and he sort of gets a sense of it hitting the back of the net, he might... I don't know, it's just one of them things, isn't it? Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't, and he's just been really unlucky at the minute. But for us as a team, he's putting himself in the right areas, he's getting the chances, and we can't ask for much more from him. Is
that what it's been with you? It can kind of been a case where you get one becomes two becomes three, and now you get them to five?
I don't know, it's just about putting yourself in the right areas. Ivan's putting himself in the right areas, but he's just getting unlucky. I think the keeper makes a brilliant save, first of all, and then thankfully I'm there to put it in afterwards. And then the one against Norwich, you can't get much closer than the inside of the post, can he? So he's doing all the right things, and just hopefully one falls for him.
Last one from me. Jack Taylor's been maybe a little bit of an unfair forgotten man in the last few weeks. Hasn't had the starts or even the cameos at times. Comes in today. I thought that was a really top performance from him.
Yeah, like I said, we've got a brilliant squad, and JT's part of that. He's a fantastic player, and everybody knows what he's capable of when he gets the opportunities to play. And he got an opportunity today, and I agree with you. I think he took it with both hands, and he was really good. So hopefully he can build on that.
Cheers.
Like you mentioned about coming off the bench and getting the goals, when you are in such a rich vein of form, particularly from the bench, when you do get the chance with 20-25 minutes to go, how much extra confidence can that give you that you maybe don't need as much time to make the impact in the game?
Like I said earlier on, I think sometimes it is easier coming in as a sub. The game opens up. Both teams are obviously, nobody really wants to draw to there. Everybody wants to win the game, so it opens up. The opportunities coming. It's just about hopefully one falling for you, and thankfully when I've been coming off the bench, they've been falling for me. So yeah. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. We could be having a different conversation in a few weeks if they're not falling for us. But for now, yeah, it's nice.
In your own personal form, how much more are you enjoying your football this season compared to last season? Obviously, the thought of playing in the Premier League was obviously a big moment for you, but with no goals there, you've already got 5 this season. You must be enjoying yourself a little bit more.
I'd say so. It's always nice when you're doing well. I think it's easier to sort of the level of the Premier League is obviously ridiculous. So the games that we did play in last year, they were difficult. Not saying that these ones aren't difficult to pose different challenges, but just the experience of the Premier League was enjoyable in itself. But yeah, it's nice to be scoring and helping the team, and I wish I could have done that more last season, but hopefully next season we'll have the opportunity again and I'll be able to help more.
You've got 5 goals so far. Have you got a target for the rest of the season? Putting a number on it?
No, I've never done anything like that. You don't know what's going to happen in football, so for now just enjoying the present and see how well it goes by the end of the season. Can reflect then.